Hi! Today we're going to use the Stampin' Up! Wonder of Christmas stamp set to make a heavenly Christmas card. Come and watch! I'm so glad you're joining me today. Welcome to StampingSmiles.com. I'm Shelley Godbee, the owner and CEO of Stamping Smiles, and for 15 years I've been teaching others how to create their own hand-stamped smiles. So we're going to start our heavenly Christmas card with some watercoloring. The Sweet Angel is accompanied by some fantastic Christmas greetings and sentiments, and I think she's just begging to be watercolored. So I considered using watercolor paper because the colors blend very nicely with it. But the surface isn't even, and so with the fine lines we have here, we wouldn't have as crisp of an image. So instead I decided to use shimmery white cardstock. The shimmer in this is just beautiful, but it's also great for watercoloring. And so here we have our angel, and then I needed a permanent black ink for watercoloring so the color didn't bleed. So I have the basic black Archival stamping pad. Push, flip, lock that lid into place. Whenever I have a large stamp like this, I like to put it rubber side up and take the ink pad to it, and let's give it some really good coverage. Great. Okay, pull on that lip, and we're done with that for now. And go ahead and stamp. And we just want to press everywhere. We want that good crisp image. Okay. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. All right, so we're going to start watercoloring, and I'm going to start with Blushing Bride. This is great for skin cone. So we're going to press on here. I'm pressing the pad into the lid, and that puts color in there. And we're going to use an aqua painter to color in. Okay, here we have a reservoir, and that is filled with tap water. And I like to always start by squeezing it to get the water going and to make sure I cleaned it when I was done last time. So I wipe off all that excess, and now I'm done squeezing. I just come over here and pick up some color. I'm going to thin it out. I don't, you can always make it darker, you can't make it lighter. Let's go ahead and fill in. Really like this color. We used to have a color called Blush Blossom that I thought was great until they came out with Blushing Bride. It's like, oh my goodness. Really, really like this color. Okay, so let's get, and it's nice to have a little bit of color because the white is pretty harsh. Doesn't look natural. And then if we want, we can pick up a little bit deeper. Here we go. For her hands, let's get that a little bit. Oh, that looks really good. Okay, so we're done with that. So we have that pulled out. We're going to click and put that away. The next color we're going to use is Saffron. We're going to have a blonde angel. So let's press on that pad into the lid. There we go. Okay, so we need to squeeze. I just have here a napkin, paper towel, sometimes my pants. And, all right, come over here and pick up some color. And let's color her in her hair. Great, it comes down around her neck. Don't you like that fine tip on there that you can get in here and do this? Aqua painters are just one very nice watercoloring tool. I'll have people say, you make it look so easy. You know, the aqua painters do that. They really make it easy because it controls the water for you. Oh, great. All right, so let's go ahead and put this away. Flip, click, okay. And let's clean before we get into our next color. There we go. And I'm going to use Pink Pirouette next. Push on that. I just love watercoloring. I think because it makes me sit still and be calm. I really enjoy it. And just watching all the colors come together. So fill this in. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. And see, the basic black Archival isn't bleeding because it's a permanent ink. Okay. Looking really nice. What I'm going to do is, there's a little bit of darker ink pooled up right here. I'm just going to grab that and go along these creases to make a bit of a shadow. Just adding a little bit. Okay, so, and now I wanted to let the Blushing Bride on her face dry a little bit because I do want to add a little color to those cheeks. The pink Pirouette is nice. Great. Oh, she is so sweet. Alright, so we're done with that. And you know what? We are ready to move on to her dress. And I chose Mint Macaron. I love this color. So we're going to do her dress and wings in this. So let's go over here, and I don't want to forget her shoes, so let's go ahead and fill in her shoes. Her slippers, great. So I'm thinning this out a little bit, and I want to give what I call a color wash first. Let's just lightly go over her wings. And they come down under her arm. Okay. And over here just a little bit. There, we've got that all colored in. Now that must be there too. I was thinking not, but that must be. Okay. And pick up a little bit deeper color, and we can just go along where there'd be these shadows. I don't want this to get too terribly deep, but then the color isn't flat when we do this. Following along. Okay, that's looking nice. Alright, so let's pick up some more. Let's start filling in her dress. Got her sleeves. See, this doesn't take terribly long. And just so peaceful. I was going to say probably my favorite technique. I know it is. Okay. So we've got that filled in now. We're going to come over here and get some of that more concentrated. And come along and put it on top. Make it deeper over here. Look at that, and how the colors are blending, just so pretty. So nice. And this will make it stand out a little bit from her wings, making this deeper. Aha. It's just so much fun. I just love it. And look at this. Can you see how these colors blended and did that shading? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So just one more color. So let's go ahead and squeeze and clean that off. And I'm going to use Garden Green. Here we go. And let's pick up a little bit of this on the tip. Let's get in here and the leaves. Here we go. The Garden Green and the Mint Macaron complement each other really pretty. So I decided to come in here, and hopefully that's pretty dry by now. You know, the pink Pirouette that we did that really soon. And add that color. And there, she's all colored. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So the next thing I want to do is cut her out. And so I have my paper snips. Love these. Look how small they are, but comfortable to hold on to. And they've got these fine tips that make it easy to get in here and cut. And so it depends on the project. Sometimes I like to leave a small white border around. For this one, I want to cut right up to the line. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go ahead and trim right along. And again, it's funny, I really enjoy hand trimming. It's a great project. You know, if you're going to do this for your Christmas cards, just get some made up, and you can sit there and chat with a friend or listen to a program, glance up at it with your loved ones. Like I said again, it's just something that keeps me sitting still. And the look, I just really like how nice things look when they're cut out. Okay, so I'm not going to make you watch me do this whole thing. So by the magic of television, I have one all done. So let's put her on a card. I wanted white cardstock for my card base, so instead of Whisper White cardstock, I chose the Whisper White Thick cardstock because it's heavier. It makes for a great card base. And then I have this pattern, the stars. Well, this is from the Presents and Pinecones Designer Series paper from the 2016 Stampin' Up! Holiday Catalog. And look, oh, our angel looks fantastic against this. Okay, so now that I'm all designed, I know I'm going to start with the delicate white doilies. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half. I only that much will be showing or less. So we'll be able to get 2 out of every one for a card. So my paper snips, go ahead and trim that. And this is going to end up over here. So see, and really like that touch. And it was just blending in a little bit too much. So instead what I decided to do, I have here some mint macaron cardstock and my 2-inch circle punch. So let's go ahead, open that up and get ourselves a circle. Great. And so now all I need is some fast fuse adhesive. I think you're really going to like how it helps that doily stand out. And so I put my finger on these ridges and let's pull and stop, and see we're sliding to stop it. If not, you get hot stringy cheese, but I really, really like this adhesive. Okay, so we're not going to press down. I'm thinking that's about where I want this. Okay, and see how that pops that out from behind there. Let's check our placement. Yep, exactly what I want. Okay, so we're ready to put this on. There is a right and wrong side to these. This side isn't nearly as attractive. Okay, we're happy with that, so we can press that. Oh, looking very, very nice. Okay, do I look centered from top to bottom? Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so now we're ready to go ahead and put in our stars. And so my finger where those ridges are, let's slide. We're going to go once to the right as we slide off and once to the left. That's going to keep the adhesive, help keep that in the center of the roller. Great. And so we want to make sure we go from edge to edge. I want to get all the way to that edge so we don't see any white. Oh, that is looking very nice. Let's open it up. Oh, look, nothing hanging over. Perfect. Okay. And so, okay, like that. Once I'm happy, now we press, because we're in really good shape. I decided I wanted a little bit of a break between here, so I have some garden green cardstock. And again, with our fast fuse. Okay. We've got this break on here. Very, very nice. Bring that down a little bit. Okay. And so then, mint macaron, love this ribbon. The sheer linen ribbon. Let's go ahead and tie this around. We're going to cover this edge of it, because I wasn't wanting a lot of the green, just some to, like I said, to break that up. We're going to tie this into a bow. And sometimes bows can take a little bit of time. Sometimes I have to do it 2-3 times to get it the way I want it, but it's always oh so worth it. And the tails want to go away from me, so I tie upside down. Okay. And that's easy enough to do, just turn that cardstock. And hey, during October 2016, Stampin' Up! Is having a Designer Series paper sale. Buy 3 packs, get 1 free, and included in it, well, the Presents and Pinecones Designer Series paper. So if you've got your Christmas cards designed, or you can get multiple packs if you're making a whole lot, and what a great time during the sale, or of course pick up a nice variety of the pretty Designer Series papers. Okay, that's looking really good. Let me trim that off and then we'll fluff and play with that. Trim that off. We're going to cut that at an angle. It's a nice look. I tried to go a little bit further away because look, that's steeper than I wanted. So let's go and clean that up. Very nice. Okay, so now let's fluff and play with our bow. Very, very pretty. And so anyway, the Designer Series paper sale, there are select papers, and I'll have a link to it underneath my video so you can see all of the patterns you can choose from, but what a great time to get that nice variety. Okay. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. This one tail looks a little bit longer than I'd like, but we can always just trim that, and a little bit steeper than I wanted. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. And so now our angel, and instead of just putting her down flat, we're going to go ahead and use Stampin Dimensionals. Gives it a lift and just makes it extra special. So let's be generous with these. Okay, how about we get her wings? And some support right about here. These are honeycombed, and you get, I think, 300 in a package. Love them. They really can step up a card, and great, easy way to step them up. Okay, that wasn't peeling up for me right away, so I just pressed down with the my thumbnail, and it makes the edges pop up of that backing to get off of there. Okay. And one more. We'll put her at an angle. Oh, she's just so, so lovely. You know, and we can scoot this down. There we go. Scoot that down a little bit, just rotate that. Very pretty. We've got our colors. So now for the inside, because this set comes with, like I said, some very nice Christmas greetings and sentiments, we're going to come back with our basic black archival stamping pad. Okay, and then I chose, may the God of hope fill you with joy and peace this season. Let's go ahead and ink this up. Oh, looking very, very nice. And we've got the Whisper White on the insides. We don't need a layer unless you really wanted to. Oh, beautiful. And so there we have a heavenly Wonder of Christmas card. All the supplies to make my heavenly Wonder of Christmas card are listed under the video and available to order in my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. I'm Shelley Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Thanks for watching.